Hi, my name is John Weymouth, and today we're going to compare the active fluidics values to IV pole height. So we're going to demonstrate on the Alcon Infiniti using gravity, and then switch and use that same number for equivalent bottle height and see if it lines up correctly with the same pressure.
What we're doing now is that we're demonstrating that with the bottle set at 54 centimeters above the patient eye level, I have a pressure meter which is giving us in centimeters of water, H2O, and you'll notice that it says 54 as well as the machine set at 54. So that's telling me right at patient eye level, right where this meter is the reading correctly for the pressure. The reason I'm doing this is that with a machine that uses active irrigation where there is no IV pole, it will create a pressure that is an intraocular pressure, but it gives an equivalent to the IV pole height. So on the Alcon Centurion, which I'll demonstrate here in just a second, it will show that the 54 IV pole height, which relates to their 40 millimeters of mercury pressure, will demonstrate that it is also at 54. So let's do that now. So I got to prime my cassette here. So it's testing the cassette right now. I'll get my tubing ready in the meantime. So as with both machines, it's important to have the patient eye level the same. So on this machine here, that little mark represents patient eye level. I'll look at the machine, test it, and it's at -5, so let me bring that up to 0. So now the patient eye level is right where this little indicator is. Take my tubing, put it into the side of the system, and then select go into the surgery mode, and then there's my control for the open irrigation. Let's turn this to the equivalent, which is right at 40, and if we'll notice it says 54 centimeters for the bottle height, and give this a second to settle down. Let me get my tubing all at one level. There we go. So it's very sensitive, as you can see, and it'll take a second or two for it to settle down. Still dropping. So what it has to do is equalize the pressure in the line with the machine. So because of all that movement, I created a lot of activity in the system, and we'll let that settle. You can see it's still dropping. We're at 59, and our patient eye levels are virtually identical between the two machines. Still dropping. What I could do is try to equalize the pressure a little bit faster. There, I took out some of the excess pressure, and then I have to restart my irrigation. Still dropping. So that little bit of interference I created, I thought it would make it faster. It didn't, but it's still dropping here. So there we're at 59, and it says 54 equivalent. So that's my patient eye level. I'm a little bit, let me raise it up just a little bit to match this level here. So there is a slight difference between the two here, where this one is here and that one is there. And there you go. Look, we're right at about 55. So this demonstrates that the pressure at patient eye level of 0, we have 54. So that concludes the test of the Alcon Centurion. Equivalent bottle height reading of 54 centimeters of water does in fact work exactly the way they programmed it. Thank you.